Before I officially start this video, I just want to say I apologize for being late to this. I'm usually a day late, at least when it comes to K-pop, when it's anything K-pop related, I'm always going to be a day late because I live in America. Also, I've been working a lot and I work early in the morning, so I just kind of get tired throughout the rest of the day. But anyways, let's just get on with it. If you got your BTS tickets, I hope it was worth it because apparently the prices were kind of crazy, especially when all of it was on Ticketmaster, or I hope you guys got your tickets on Ticketmaster. Basically, BTS is having their 2026 Arirang tour, I think it's what it's called. Wait, hold up, let me check. Okay, yeah, I said it right. Arirang tour. Yeah, pre-sale happened on January 22nd, and the rest on January 23rd. Basically, to get the pre-sale, you have to get a global Weverse membership, I believe. That's the same thing I did with Le Seraphim, because they're all under Hive labels. And it's like only 20 bucks, so it's nothing too crazy. It's just a $20 cost pre-sale. But even with just the pre-sale itself, apparently over 30 of their shows is sold out. Like no block seats whatsoever. And man, that's crazy. But that's not what I'm talking about. I am here to talk about the prices and how Ticketmaster chose to not show any of the prices or the venue layout until the sale starts. That's pretty scummy, Ticketmaster. And of course, that angered a lot of people considering this is like the biggest tour yet. And Ticketmaster took this as an advantage to really, allow resales to happen, or like scalpers. And it's confusing because this isn't the first time BTS has done this. In fact, a few months ago, the Federal Trade Commission sues Ticketmaster and Live Nation over their pricing, scalping, and bot practices, with one instance happening for the Ariana Grande Eternal Sunshine Tour. It's a shame that I won't be going this year, but whatever. Their face value tickets in the $150 to $300 range disappeared within minutes, but when the resales were made, it was starting at $4,000. For someone who was looking through every concert for Ariana Grande's tour, I can 100% attest that it was not $4,000. It was actually more than $4,000. Holy cow, I saw a ticket that was going up to $6,000. Maybe it was $4,000 when it first started, but when I checked like 2 months ago, it was $6,000. And this happened all in like September, October range. And apparently this all violated the FTC Act and the Bots Act. Basically just their deceptive practices and usage of bots and scalpers and whatnot. And I agree, like this is kind of crazy. I wasn't really too sure about what happened with this sale for BTS because I'm not an army and they're not gonna have it in Seattle, so, and I assumed something like this was gonna happen. I just didn't know it was gonna be that bad. Like, not showing ticket prices is crazy. I don't know if they show like an estimate, because that's what they did with Twice. I know that for sure. Like, they didn't show exactly what the ticket prices were, but they showed like a range. And looking at that range and checking the prices after I secured my ticket, it made sense. I was like, oh, yep, yeah, it sounds about right. This was within the range. It was actually on the lower end of it. And I was like, oh, it's pretty good. So, I don't know exactly if they showed that with BTS. If they didn't, that's pretty weird. And, of course, very predatory, in my opinion. But yeah, fans were calling out Ticketmaster's BS, saying that this doesn't help us. I didn't even ask about ticket prices. We need to see a layout to get a better idea of a venue before ticketing day. Every other venue has it too. Why can't we? I thought we did? I don't know. I saw the venue layout on TikTok, and then pre-sale happened. So I don't know if Ticketmaster just didn't show that, and what I saw was probably a leak or just a rumor, because it seemed like it was about the same thing. It was basically an X, right? And there's like 1,000 like sections on each side. Like that venue actually looked, that venue like layout actually intimidated me. I've never seen such a layout like that, because there's got to be so many sections because there was different colors. It freaked me out. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, I just found it. This is exactly what it looks like. That is disgusting. That is actually nasty. Like, oh my god. Like, all those sections remind me of those, like teeth that you see in the Small Movie Monster. The monster where it has, like, 1,000 teeth. That's exactly what it freaking looks like. It looks like it's opening its mouth, and I'm getting sucked right into the void of it, where the stage is. So, yeah, I can see why it's very frustrating for Ticketmaster to do something like this. I don't know why they do this, but you know a bigger problem that I do want to address is kind of a little off tangent of this video, but it's still on topic, I promise. Another big problem I have is when you purchase the tickets, they think you're a bot. They think you hacked into something or whatever. Like, I freaked out when I bought my Twice ticket because it gave me an error message and I had to try again. Luckily, I was being so patient. I went back to the Ticketmaster site and it was still on the loading screen and I got my ticket. I hope that's a future tip for you all. Anyone who purchased tickets on Ticketmaster and you get it booted out of the loading screen, just go back into the app. In fact, yeah, just do it on the app on a device where it doesn't slow you down. I can't get tickets on Ticketmaster on my desktop because for some reason it slows everything down. That's why I do it on my iPad. Do it on the app. Get your tickets. If you're on the loading screen and then you get booted to Safari, it's okay. Just go back to the Ticketmaster app and you'll be fine. The loading screen will still be there and the tickets will be secured. If it's not, then wow, that's a sorry. I just got a hiccup there because somehow, like, that would be so unfortunate. That would be hell unfortunate. Like, I do regret not having that mindset of just like, because I freaked out when I bought the Le Sserafim tickets. I got booted out and I had to restart the whole queue. And I got not the worst seats, but I could have, oh my god, hiccups. I could have gotten closer. So I was pretty mad. So I guess in 3 years, I'll know what to do for the next Le Sserafim tour. But yeah, so I don't know why Ticketmaster does this. Like, they did this with Ariana Grande. It seems like they're doing this with big tours. Like, don't get me wrong. Twice as big, but they were still, like, showing the price range. And compared to anticipated tours like BTS or Ariana Grande's tour, I don't know about what the whole deal with is. Oh my god. I don't know what the deal is with Bruno Mars tour. I haven't heard anything about that. But as far as I'm concerned, BTS is the most anticipated tour of all time, or just of this year, just total, period. Because they've been gone for a long time. Now they're back, and, you know, it's just like, well, I can see Ticketmaster being scummy with this kind of practice. Now, unfortunately, it's not like we can boycott Ticketmaster. We can't just, like, say, oh, we're not going to buy tickets from you anymore. Because they know we won't. Come on. Deep down, you know you were going to get those tickets anyways. You know that you were going to panic buy. And I know Ticketmaster is predatory for taking advantage of that. But even if they did show the price range, even if they did show the venue layout, wouldn't you still panic buy regardless? I don't know if people really pay attention to the prices. Because all I'm thinking of is the prices are definitely going to be expensive. Like, I anticipated at most $1,000 for Twice tickets. But they were only 590 something. So I was like, oh, that's pretty good. So yeah, again, it's just like, it's very frustrating. I understand. But I think what people need to understand is that they're really not going to stop. And I don't know if but the point is Ticketmaster, they're not really going to stop. They've gotten away with it. And even after the FTC was after them, they still did it again. But you know, I have yet to hear a lawsuit or anything. But even so, just be careful. If you didn't get your tickets, do not go to StubHub. Do not go to TickPick, or don't go to just whatever. Like, I never trust scalper websites. I think they're horrible. The only sites I'll only trust are Ticketmaster and AXS. And even though they're so predatory, they're not gonna be as scummy as like SeatGeek or TickPick or, you know. So just get it from Ticketmaster. And again, yes, I understand it's frustrating, but let's just face the reality. They're never gonna stop. They're just genuinely never gonna stop. You know, if we had a Michael Jackson tour, they wouldn't even bother showing you anything. They would just say, here's the line. In fact, they probably wouldn't even show you the date or the time. They probably just say, yep, join the queue for a random Michael Jackson concert. And then the ticket price is like $10,000. It's like, oh, they don't even show you that. They're just gonna get away with it. It sucks. It's unfortunate, but yeah. That's all I wanted to have about. Peace.